Hey y'all, it's TxStampin Sharon. Welcome to Stamping Live with Sharon. It is Thursday night, December the 15th at 7 o'clock p.m. Central. I am thrilled to share with you tonight 3 ways to do gift cards or cash for those last minute Christmas gifts. And in my case, it's for a bunch of teenagers. I have no idea what to get them. And there's so many in my family. I mean, all because 2 people fell in love. Our family has grown to 24 total. That's just kids and grandkids. So gift cards it is, and some cash. So I love these ideas, and I hope you do too. I hope that they are helpful and that they inspire you. If you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I have been doing what I love, which is sharing and inspiring people for the past 25 years. So I hope that you enjoy tonight's live. If you're watching the replay, I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch it. And if you like what you see, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. So let's go ahead. I do want to say hello to those who have joined me in the live chat. I was really sad tonight. I had some technical issues with one of my cameras. Every time you go to sleep at night, something changes with technology. And all I want to do is teach y'all how to make these gift cards. So I was not able to chat during the, like I like to ahead of time. But I want to say hello to Diane, because yes, Diane, I got the fudge recipe. I've already showed it to my husband and he's going, I told him that his ears should have been burning on Monday because we talked about his fudge making. Hello, Margaret. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Rochelle. Hi, Kathy. And I want to say hello to Michelle Batson. She is my helper here during the lives. She has got all of this wealth of knowledge and everything right at her fingertips. She's so good. If you guys have a question and you need direction during the live, you could start typing the @ and type Michelle Batson's name and ask her your question, okay? I hopefully will be able to get through these projects. I'm going to be tweaking some of them just to give you even more inspiration, okay? Let's see. Who says, okay, so she needs 12 more gift card holders. Well, I got you, friend. I got you. Thank you, Cleon. She likes my sweater. Oh, today was so crazy here in Texas. I woke up, it was 66 degrees in the house because the heater was set to the air conditioner because of yesterday. So I get up, freezing, put on the heater. Then I had to put on a t-shirt because it got too hot. Now I'm back into a sweater. Telling you this Texas weather. All right. We are going to get started with tonight showing a way to hold cash. Yep. This is actually a regular number 10 envelope. Okay. And I decided to just decorate it up. I'm going to point out to you what I use to decorate. We are going to do this project a little bit different. And I'll tell you why. So I did use, this is called the Something Fancy Dies, and this will be available starting January the 5th when the new mini catalog comes out, which I am addicted to just these dies, much less everything else that I got. But super fun ways to do the dies, and that's what these are right here. This is a layer. Hello, Melissa. How are you? I chose to use 2 stamp sets, because when you have them, why not use them? I used Christmas to Remember for this project. And then I also used the special delivery. This one is for my grandson and it is being hand delivered. So I would not mail this like this, okay? Because there's lots of loose edges and the equipment at the post office would really make a mess of this. But since I'm hand delivering it, I was like, we can do that. We can have some fun. So I just did a layer of cardstock on the number 10 envelope. And then this was a scrap. And I was like, well, we'll just decorate it with that. Did some stamping and then wrote his name. Okay. So let me show you this. Okay. So here is, look how cute that is. Is that not whimsical? I just loved it. And this piece, this strip is from, let's see, what is that stamp set? Or it's the Santa Express Designer Series paper. And there was strips of this print all the way down that 12 by 12. And I was like, what in the world do you do with that? Well, guess what? It's exactly 3 inches. That's what you do with it. So there you go. So then we have, we've got cash goes in this pocket. Now, let me tell you something really funny. When I was taking pictures to post on my blog, I had the money. Let me just show you. There's money in here. I had the money peeking out. My system wouldn't let me. Did you know that you can't upload photos of cash like this to the website, to the internet? I was like, wait, what? So I was like, okay, I will just do this. So I put my little message there instead. So, all right, we're going to make this little card together. Let me move this over. And we don't need this anymore. Okay. Oh, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow is the Creativate Retreat. Registration begins. I'm so excited. I am so excited. You know, it's always nerve-wracking. Is everything going to work? Do I need to do anything else to the website? Everything is, let me make sure I have all my pieces here. That is the wrong, what did I do? Hold on. Have a holly jolly. Nope, that's it. Okay. All right. That just looks smaller. The Creativate Retreat is an online retreat, and you can live anywhere in the world to join us. And the retreat is actually January the 13th and 14th, but tomorrow, December 16th through the 18th, this weekend, you will be able to, when you register, you're going to get an early bird gift from the Creativate team. It is 4 fun folds, and I'm telling you, I outdid myself on this one. I love mine. So if you're on my newsletter, you can register that way. If not, you can go over to my blog, which is www.TxStampin.com. And you can, here we go, look for the online registration. Now, if you're looking for it for tonight, it is turned off because it's under maintenance. It'll all be switched on at 7 a.m. Central in the morning. So just in case you've already tried to sneak over there and look at that. Okay, so back to our project. I want to point out that there are 2 colors of ink on this stamp. This is one of my favorite techniques to use. And I got to admit, I love doing this on the red rubber type of stamp. Okay. Inika says that it is already December 16th in Europe. Okay. So for you, hon, it's tomorrow, the 17th. Just saying. Okay. Okay. So I love this technique, and I love it more on the red rubber than the photopolymer. The photopolymer stamps are great. They have their own purpose in life. I'm not knocking them, but there's just something about that red rubber. I think it holds the ink better. I think it grips to it better than the other. So, okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the brush end. Now this is the Stampin' Right marker. Okay. This is the water-based marker. Do not use your Stampin' blends to do this technique. Okay. So, I am going to just color the Holly Jolly with my real red. And I'm going to turn it so I catch that Y down there, get everything nice and covered. Okay. And then we're going to get our garden green, and we're going to color the rest of the words. Now, because this is the water-based markers, these are drying probably about as fast as I'm coloring, okay? So we're going to use a little bit of my hot air to re-moisten the marker. So what's really fun about this is, let's say the dog barks and needs to go outside and you just finished and you're like, no, just a minute. No, dog's got to go. Got to go. That happens a lot around my house. So all you have to do when you come back, you go let the puppy out, you come back, and then all you do is, I am using my hot air and I'm blowing it. I'm not blowing with my lips closed like that. I am doing from the back of my throat. And then now I have this beautiful crisp image. Oh, let me get the blog off. Hold on. Banners. Let's take you off. Okay, there we go. So yeah, look how fun that is. Okay. Margaret says she is definitely going to sign up for the retreat. Who has taken advantage of the free shipping that happened today? Who has done that? Who has taken advantage of the free shipping? I was thrilled at the free shipping. Okay, I need my paper cutter. All right, we're going to move this aside. Why don't you use the alcohol marker on that technique? Because the alcohol markers, and I just happen to have one, they will stain your stamp and they will not come back to life when you go to, because the alcohol dries immediately and there's no way to bring that back to life. Does that make sense? There you go. Yeah, you want to use a water-based marker only to color directly to a stamp. Okay. Oh, Kathy saved so much today on free shipping. If you don't know what we're talking about, over on my website, if you have a wish list, and I mean, what a great time to get maybe some adhesive, some envelopes, those things that you always just kind of run out of, those consumables, some more basic white cardstock or whatever. It's a great time to restock because you get free shipping. Okay. All right. So we have a piece of, now I do have a download. Where's my download sheet? I have a download. Oh, it's underneath all of this over here. I'll show you. I do have a download for you guys at 8 p.m. Central over on the website with all of my measurements. But this is like 7 inches by 8.5. Okay. So on the long side, we are going to be scoring. Whoops, I need to open this up. Janet is asking if Crayola markers would work. If they're water-based, they should. Yeah, Crayola should be water-based. Why is this not opening? It's just another night for technical issues. Okay, there we go. Whew. I'm like, good gosh, why won't that open? Okay, so on the long side, and this is a way for you to remember, when you're done, this measures 7 inches, not 8.5. Okay. So I have my scoring blade right here, and I'm going to score at 2 inches. Is it 2 inches? Yeah, it was 2 inches. Yeah, hold on. We just want to make sure, because that's all I need to do is tell y'all the wrong thing. Yeah. 2 inches. Okay. You know, when you have technical issues at the beginning of a YouTube live, it kind of throws you for a little tizzy. I try really hard not to let it do that, but it does. All right. And then we're going to, let me get my directions because I don't want to, we're just going to do this the right way. We're going to dig our instructions out from underneath my stack. And we're going to do this the right way. Perfect. Okay. So now we're going to score at 5 1/4. Okay, this is easy and I'm making it too hard. Okay, so Linda Goebel says she has used the Crayola markers and it works just fine. I would assume so. As long as it says water-based, you're fine. All right, so we have our scoring and we're just going to get our bone folder. And we're going to do our little trick. Remember our little trick so that we don't see that sheen on our real red cardstock. Now I am using real red. This is, I could have put on the instructions, just any colored cardstock to match your designer series papers. Okay. And you know what, guys? Besides free shipping, let me just tell you what else you get for free in December. I have a monthly class. This month, it was my techniques class that I brought back. And you get those tutorials for free when you place a $50 order on my website. Now, the free shipping, I kind of forgot to finish that little statement. You need to order at least $75 to get the free shipping, okay? But you also get from me my Christmas gift to you. Any size order during December gets a free tutorial with a $25 value over on my tutorial store. That's my Christmas present to everybody who orders from me during the month of December. So you get to choose if you've missed out on any of the technique classes or anything like that. All right, so I have changed. See how I've changed my paper? And the reason is I didn't have enough of this, but I was like, y'all can use any paper. And sometimes I think when we see a project, we're like, oh, we don't have that. I can't make that because I don't have that. Nay, you can use anything you want. All right, let's get this started. And this is super duper easy. Okay. Good evening, Susan Clement. Glad you could join us. Now we're going to add this piece of basic white because let me just show you. We need to have something to write on. Okay, that goes inside. We're going to take off the cash thing anymore. We don't need that. I don't want to leave that in there. When I give it to my grandson, he'll go, yes, Mimi, there's already cash in here. What are you saying? All right, so we're just going to take and add this here. I recommend finishing it up because, see, that's all you get. That's the only bit of writing. Now, if you want to say more, add another piece. It's the same size up here. I could have put it there instead of here, but it's all good. Okay, so now I'm going to grab, you know what? I did use tear and tape because... Where's my tear and tape? We'll just use this one. The money, let's just show you. Let me show you the money. Come on, movie. You see how this money fits in here? You don't have much room. Okay. If you want it to fit flat, which is the whole point of why I wanted a money holder that was like this. I could have folded the money in half and probably put it in one of my gift card holders, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted this. All right. So we're just going to put some tear and tape right here and some over here. Now I need, what did I say I needed? I think I need 10 gift card or cash holders. So by the time I'm done tonight, I will have 7. Plus, I figured out something else today. I was like, oh, I got to tell them that tonight. All right, so I'm doing a little bit of burnishing so that it really sticks to that cardstock. And then I'll just use my snips. I don't know where. I was so organized, but I seem to have lost some tools. We'll just use our snips to release that. I can't find either one of my take your pick tools. Wouldn't you know it? Hello, Patricia from North Carolina. We're so glad you're here. If you're just now joining me, I am showing y'all some unique gift card holders or cash holders for your last minute Christmas shopping. And if you need anything from my Stampin' Up website, there is free shipping today only, December 15th. So if you're watching the replay and it's not December the 15th, I'm so sorry. So we're adding this. Woohoo! That piece is a little short. Follow the measurement in the tutorial. Apparently. Oh, maybe make the white, maybe, oh, that's a good idea. We could have made this a little bit skinnier Instead of it being 6 3/4, maybe we could have done 6 inches and then the whole thing would have come out. That's a good idea, Kathy. Good idea. Okay. So now we're going to add this, our stamped layer. And like I said, I wanted to give you some ideas on what to do. Making these gift card holders or cash holders at the last minute, you know, just easy. We need it easy. Oh, Margaret, we are so sorry to hear that. This is a terrible time of the year for people to pass away. I just went through that myself, so I am so sorry to hear that happened. All right, so then here we go. That's done. Just stuff it with cash. We're done. Okay. All right, so that's that one. And then let's get my next one. We're going to put this here. So here is the handout that I have for you. Okay. And then let's see. So the next one is one of my favorites. Okay. I made 2 because, like I said, I need several for my family. And so just decorate it simple, step it up and decorate it, you know, however you want to do it. But when you open it up, it has a little gift bag inside, a little shopping bag. How cute is that? Okay. And a little tissue paper. You can't put much tissue paper in there because it really adds a lot of bulk. But there you go. We got some Target gift cards in there. There we go. So this one is the same. We'll open this one up for you. And there we go. Little tissue. And there's that gift card. Okay. So we're going to make this one now. Thank you, Indica. I'm glad you like it. I did use, for those 2 cards, I used the candy cane dies. I used the split card textures die, which is super fun. I used Brightest Glow stamp set for my Merry Christmas. Then there's the candy canes. And then tonight, we're going to make a different version because I have so many grandkids. I don't want them to all be the same. And again, I want to inspire y'all with different ideas. Okay. So we are going to use, yep, that's that piece. We're going to use the Frame and Festive, which after January 4th, you cannot get this stamp set, nor can you get the fitting florets, designer series paper. Okay, so only in December or by January 4th. Okay, you can't get these after that time. But what I figured out was, okay, so I've got my pieces here, and I had made some other cards, okay? And I thought, oh my gosh, these are already made. This is going to be, this can also, the same thing can be added to these cards is what I'm trying to spit out. You see what I'm saying? Cards are already made. So this is just a regular card, and we can add that little shopping bag inside. So I have got, this one's because I've got a December 29th birthday in here. So there we go. All right. So let's make this one first. All right. So we're going to do our outside first, and then we'll do the bag. All right. So this paper, this is the fitting florets, and I want cherry cobbler berries. Yep, I don't want white berries. I want cherry cobbler. So Super easy with the Stampin' Blends. I could have used the Stampin' Wrap markers. So whatever you have, you can color your designer series paper if you don't like the colors. Okay. So we're just going to do this. And I don't even need to do all the ones in the middle because my greeting, we're going to be adding this. Yep. So we don't have to do them all. No one's going to know that I didn't color those berries underneath. Well, y'all will, but nobody else. My grandkids will know. Oh, goodness. This is our last time together before by the end of the year. In other words, I won't see you guys until January. January the 2nd, we'll be back with mystery stamping. And I can't believe it's at the end of the year already. Here we go. And then before you know it, the retreat will be here. So we'll be busy. We'll be busy. I decided I didn't want the darker, but I did have them out. When you buy the blends, they do come dual. You get a light version and a dark version. So, and this is probably one of the first ones that I bought because we had some washi tape that I was trying to put washi tape at the fatter barrel so that I didn't have to constantly look. I would just know that this was the fatter barrel. So this has been around for a long time. I've had this thing for years. Okay, so we're going to get we're going to use some cherry cobbler ink. And we're going to stamp our greeting. Where'd it go? I do love the combination of fonts on this. The straight and then the scripty, you know, more of the font and then the plain. So starting in January, we also have Celebration. And whoops, no, we're not done stamping. Celebration is a super fun time because when you shop for $50, you get a gift. You can choose your gift. But they also are having a fabulous, like I'm considered a Stampin' Up demonstrator. Okay. Bought the starter kit because I had FOMO. I didn't want to miss out on a thing. So the starter kit promotion starting January the 5th, you can choose up to $175 worth of product, including the small little mini die cut machine. And they have two versions. One is in white and one is in the new in color that's coming called boho. It's boho blue. So that all happens starting in January, and I will notify you when it gets closer. If you're on my email list, that's the best way to know what's happening in the Stampin' Up world. Okay, I do want to point out something. These had a colored cardstock, and we are going to be using white because remember, I told you that I could add the shopping bag inside of any of my cards that I've already made. Okay, so I decided that I would do this one with the basic white. So all I did was stamp on the inside. Okay, and then we're going to adhere our layer to the outside. And look at those polka dots. That's kind of cute. The Stampin' Blends do bleed through. And I almost forgot something. I have a layer of cherry cobbler. We're going to add this. And we're going to give this a better crease. I don't think I did that. Okay. I'm just excited that I have so many unique cards, gift card holders to give to my family this year, to those grandkids. So I'm super excited about that. Okay. Now for this, we need to add this. This is from the Fitted Florets dies, framed florets. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm doing good to remember everything that's on my table. But these are the dies that come with the stamp set, the bundle. And those will be in the next catalog. So they're not going anywhere. You're fine. Okay, I'm going to just add some adhesive like this. Hopefully I won't get too gluey fingers. Put this on here. Okay. The florets dies. Sue. Thanks, Sue. She says, I'm fine. I'm using the florets dies a lot as I make cards. They're so versatile. You are so right. You are so right, my friend. Okay. We're going to get our Simply Scored. We have stacked everything up on this. I just realized something though. I forgot to do something. I sure did, but we're okay. We're okay. I'll show you what I forgot. I'm not proud. I'll show you where I messed up. All right, let's get this. And put that over there. Okay, so we've got this in here. So let me show you what I forgot to do. I forgot to add the ribbon. You want to add the ribbon under this layer, and I don't think I can get it off. Well, let's try my hot air trick. Y'all know that. Ta-da! It worked. Okay, so let's add our ribbon. And we need quite a bit. I want to say I told y'all to have 24 inches. So that's about right there. And then we need 2 pieces that are about 4 inches for the handles to our shopping bag. Okay. And this is the open weave ribbon in Evening Evergreen. Okay, so now we want to take this. We're going to get our ends matched up. Okay, and there we go. Whoops. Scoot this down a little bit. Okay, now we're going to add some more adhesive because we have removed what was on there a little bit. And this adhesive will hold this down, hold our ribbon in place. There we go. Okay. All right, now let's make our little bag for our gift card holder. Let me get my measurements out so that I don't tell you wrong. Okay, so we need this to be scored at, and we want to use the fatter ball. We don't want to tear our designer series paper. Okay, so we're going to score at 1/2. Okay, and then we're going to score at 1, 5, 5.5, 6, 10, and 10.5. Okay, then we're going to turn our paper, and I have found that I need to score it at 1/2 inch. Okay, but that is really hard when you're going this long. There's nowhere for me to hold on to it because I'm using my right hand for the stylus. Okay, so I'm going to go 1/2 inch from this way. It doesn't matter because this paper is non-directional. Okay, so I'm going to score technically at 2 3/4, but you're scoring at the 1/2 inch mark. So if you're using your paper trimmer, just put it at the 1/2 inch mark. Okay, so we're done with that. And we want to fold on our score lines so that we can see. Sue says that she has a tiny paper gift bag sitting beside me on my computer desk. Reminds me of the origami my English second language students used to make. How fun. So we're just scoring this, or we're folding this on our score lines, kind of doing a little fan fold here in the middle at between our 5 and 6 so that we have this little pleat, okay? And then here we are scoring, we're folding it, move that out of the way. We're going to fold it in and then out. In and out. So this is what it looks like, okay? Now, what we want to do is everywhere where we have those pleats, we're going to take off some of the bulk. So I know it's very hard to see. Let's see if I can do it this way. I know it's hard to see on the camera because it's hard to see in person, but we're looking for those score marks. So see how I kind of have it folded a little bit? Looking for that score mark, and we're just going to snip this out of the center. Okay. Then we're going to do the same thing on both ends. Looking for that score mark. We're just taking off some of this bulk. If you forget this step, I don't think it would hurt you, but you know. And then we're going to take this. Okay. All right. Now we're going. I need my my big roll of tear and tape. What the heck happened to it? Okay. Oh, here it is. Yay. All right, let's get this started. So we want to put, and I do have in my instructions, we're only going to be putting the tear and tape at the bottom and on the side. Okay. Just one side. And I don't think I like to put it on both pieces of both sections of this end piece right here. And I don't think my picture shows that, but you just want to make sure that it's all secure. Okay. So then we're going to put some tear and tape down here. Use my snip. Have y'all ever made this card before, this gift bag holder? I think it's cute. Little shopping bag. Okay. Well, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you, Patricia. I think it's just amazing how I have 2 of everything and I can't find my take your pick tool. Oh, there's one. I'm like, good gosh. I love my take your pick tool for this purpose. I'm like, come on, where are you? Let's see. Oh, Sue is saying that this is so much easier than the directions that she has for this. Well, yay. I like to make it easy. I want to teach y'all the easy way, because if it's too hard, none of us are going to do that. Let's see. That is not wanting to come off. There we go. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to fold this over. Okay. And we've got our little pleat here. All right. So put the pleat, fold that little pleat. That makes it easier. Uber cute bag. I'm so glad. And then we want to kind of fold this down, and we're going to line this up here. I'm sorry, I'm making this hard. Hold on. We're just going to do this. So when it's got the little pleat in there, it's a little bit, we're just lining up those edges like that. Okay. And then now we have a pleat down here and a pleat down here. Do you see our little bag forming? Okay. Where's our card? I got organized and I moved everything out of the way. Okay, here we go. All right, so we're going to open up our card. Now, I did not put the handles in yet. I've done it both ways, where you put the handles in before you fold this up. The challenge is, and I'll show you in just a minute. So we're going to put this right here, we're going to get this right in the seam. Okay. And it's okay if we're covering up our greeting over here, because then you're going to close the card and you're going to give it a good back rub. And then when you open it up, you can still see your greeting just fine. And now we have our little bag. Look how precious that is. So cute and super easy, right? Okay, so now we have our pieces of our ribbon for the handle. So the reason why I recommend, especially if it's the first time that you've done this, you don't want, let me just kind of close this a little bit. You don't want the handles to stick out. Does that make sense? So if you put the handles on before you put it in the card, the chances of that happening are a lot higher. But if you will keep it at 4 inches, don't cut any more, then you should be okay. All right. Hope that makes sense. Okay. We're going to take a little piece of tear and tape and we're going to add it to the ribbon. Whoops. Actually, I want to put it on the, don't want to put it on the inside. Yeah, I'll put it on the ribbon. Yay. Y'all say it's so cute. I think it's adorable too. And how perfect for teenagers. They love to go shopping. Okay, so they're going to love these little shopping bags. They can take their little shopping bag to Target. Okay, now I did make more of a masculine card. So, because I have those grandsons as well. So we have those to show you. That's my last one that I'm going to show you tonight. So we're just adding tear and tape at the end, just a little piece. We don't need a whole lot. At the end of our 4-inch pieces of ribbon. If you're just now joining me, you will be able to get the measurements to these tutorials, to these gift card holders at 8 p.m., which is in about 15 minutes, over on my blog. And I did flash the blog email address, but you can always look below the video to get my blog, my Stampin' Up website, if you want to take advantage of the free shipping today. All the goodies are below the video. I'm having a hard time getting that off. The thing with it on ribbon is it is a little bit harder to turn loose. So just have to be a little patient. Let's see if we can get that off now. Come on. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to take our bag and we're just going to put it right there, and then we're going to loop it and put it right there. Okay, so now see how it doesn't come out of the envelope. It's pretty close. Can y'all see that? Out of the envelope, out of the card. It's pretty close. I only have like a 1/2 inch. Okay, so keep that in mind when you're doing yours. Okay. Let's get this off. There we go. Okay. Oh, thanks, Michelle. Speaking of shopping, Michelle posted in the chat that if you don't know, I have a shopping spree program that for every $50 that you shop on my Stampin' Up website, you get points. And when you get 50 points, you get a $25 shopping spree on me. Anything you want. There is our little bag. How precious is that? So now we're just going to tie this up and tie it into a bow. If you don't want a bulky bow in the envelope, you could, now these I'm pretty much handing them out this year, but you could just make a smaller tie and not have a big bow. Or do what I did and try to find ribbon that would squish well. Okay. So there we have it. Little, and I like it to look like a present. Okay. It's a present. There we go. All right. Let's look at, yay. Kate Rat says, just too cute. I'm so glad. All right. Now let's look at our last one. And that one is, I'm going to say more for the guys, but you tell me. You tell me. Okay, I used this pretty metallic mesh ribbon. It was kind of fun. It's the first time I've used it. It scrunches up and it was kind of fun to use. And here is my card. Okay, so this is more for the guys. I wanted darker, you know, I didn't want whimsical per se, but these are for my 20 something year old grandsons. Okay. And so this just slides off. There's our ribbon. And all I did, you know, we don't really put ribbon, I guess, on guys' cards, but all I did was just tie it in a knot and cut the ends really close. So this just comes off. And I'm calling this like a fold and tuck gift card. Okay. Gift card holder. Super duper easy. Now, because I noticed that this paper is sold out, I was like, oh, what am I doing? Showing them something. They're going to go, oh, I want to go buy that paper. It's not, you can't buy it anymore. So we're going to change this up because I also have a birthday for my granddaughter. I have 2 in January and no, 1 in January, 1 in February. So we're going to make this more of a birthday card instead. All right, let me just show you what else I used. I used the stylish shape dies for my layer. Okay. And this paper is the, pearlescent paper. I thought that was kind of fun because all of this shines. This is all shimmery, shiny. K-Strum has this paper and hadn't used it. Well, girlfriend, pull it out. You're the one that had, what do you need? 12 of these. This is super easy. So I used the stitch shaped, stylish shapes, not stitched. They are stitched, but that's not the name of it. Stylish shapes. And we are going to be using for our birthday. This is probably one of my favorite stamp sets in a long, long time. And let me just tell you, it's got happy birthday, thinking of you, just a note, thank you, in different size fonts. Okay. Now I love my big ones, but for this card, I didn't have room. So I was able to jump over to the smaller version and it's going to fit perfect. Perfect. All right. Let's give myself some room here. Y'all are going to have to come help me clean up this mess. This is the seam binding ribbon, and I believe this is going away. This is one of the things that is going away from the mini. Now, where is... I had it. I need my Granny Apple Green Stampin' Blend. There you are, hiding underneath there, you little stinker. I'm going to be using, let me just show you what I'm using. I'm using the Hues of Happiness Designer Series paper, okay? So this green, this is more, I was going to say celery, soft sea foam. It's not quite dark enough, okay? So we're going to take, and we're going to make it darker. We're going to use our Stampin' Blend. Whoops, I want the other end. Yay, Kate Rat loves that stamp set too. I love it. It is just, you know, it's so versatile. Okay, so we're just going to take and run our Stampin' Blend. You can do this with your Stampin' Write markers, your Crayola markers as well. The Crayola markers I haven't used in a long time, but you can use the water-based markers to color your ribbon. You want to pick a light colored ribbon to begin with. Okay, so that's key. If this was super dark, you're kind of limited on what you can do. Okay, I think that's plenty of ribbon. Just in case, we just want to make sure we have enough. I wish they came out with it with Granny Apple Green. I think it's a prettier color, but they didn't ask me, right? So we're going to set that aside for just a hot minute and let it dry. And I went ahead and I already started scoring. So let me just walk you through what I did. So I think we're all visual learners and it just helps to see this stuff visually. So we're going to put this back in our Simply Scored, and I scored it at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. Okay, so half of the 11 inches, which is 5 1/2, and then half of that, which is 2 3/4. Pretty easy. And then I have all my pieces. So we're just going to add all of our pieces of Designer Series paper. I mean, look how quick this one is. Hello, Cheryl Thompson. Ah, you've had COVID. Bless your heart. I'm so glad that you're doing okay and that you're back. Oh, you poor thing. I feel for you because I had it for so long. So it's awful. All right. So see how easy. We've got 3 pieces that are all the same. 2.5 by 4. Dun, dun, dun. We're going to open this up and we're going to put one more piece here. If you're new to my channel and you just now found me, I hope that I've inspired you, and I hope that you will subscribe to my channel below the video, and then hit that little bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video or I go live on YouTube. Okay, so we're going to set that aside. I'm going to get my big boy, my big Stampin' Cut and Emboss, and I'm going to... let's put this underneath here because it kind of gets away from me at this angle. And we're going to cut, I need a thumbnail circle right here, okay? So I'm going to be using, this is a fun fold. You're right. That's our embossing folders. We're going to be using our Stylish Shapes dies. I'm going to be using a circle, okay? I could have used the layering circles if you have a circle punch, which, silly me, when Stampin' Up! Retires that stuff, if they ever bring back a circle punch, I'm never letting it go again. I got rid of it because it was retired, and I'm like, how many times do I need a circle punch for this right here? However, this does work just fine. So I'm going to put this right here. Whoops. Let's scoot it up a little bit. It's bottom heavy. Wonder who else is bottom heavy. It's sliding off. There we go. All right, let's just put this down. Nope. Okay, we're going to need to get some. We're going to get a little piece of washi tape. We're going to hold that right there so that it doesn't move on me. Okay, now we're going to push this in. Uh-oh. Well, guess what? I need plate number 2. Yes, this is the first time I've used this machine. No, it's not. Yeah, Kate Wright says that's the very reason that she kept hers. I tell you, about ready to go out and buy a brand X one. No, this works just fine. Okay, so now we have cut out our thumbnail for our gift card. Oh, that is teetering. Okay, back to our washi tape again. Same scenario. I want to show you. You don't have much room. Okay, let's do it this way so you can see. You don't have much room when you put this gift card in. So be mindful of your adhesive. Barbie still has her circle punches, and she is also bottom heavy. Oh boy, we're losing control, and I started it tonight. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay. And we're going to put this over here. So even if you don't have your gift card ready, like you got to go to the store and still get one, you could pull out your debit card, pull out a credit card. They're all the same size. Okay. So there we go. All right. So now we're going to burnish. I like to burnish this a little bit. Melissa says, I've made these cards with a gift bag inside. They're so cute, especially for women. Yes, especially for women. And my teenage granddaughters are going to go nuts when they see it. They're going to go, Mimi, you're so smart. I love it when they say that. Oh, gosh. They keep all of them that I give them, they say. So, all right. So we're just going to fold this over. I like to give this another good burnish. Okay. And then we have our ribbon now. Now our ribbon is a little stiff, but that's okay. You know, it's stiff because it has the alcohol, but just kind of do this with your fingers and get it softened up again and you'll be fine. Now the question is, do I want a bow? We do want a bow, but we did not give ourselves, we did not color enough. That's okay. We're going to go, I'll go back and color it again. Let's cut this off. That was probably a little too much, but that's okay. Let's see what it looks like with two-tone ribbon. Hey, we just came up with something. There you go. That's kind of pretty. It does kind of match the leaves. Sort of. I'll show you what I mean. Whoops, come on. Okay. They say never tie a bow when you're live on YouTube. And they're right. I shouldn't do it. Okay. We are almost done. We're going over a little bit longer tonight, but I got to make up for it since I won't be on live for a couple of weeks. Come on. There we go. I don't know. That is kind of pretty with the two tones. Okay, so super long. We're going to cut this here and a little bit right there. So it's kind of pretty. What do y'all think? So, you know, see how it's the leaves are not all the same color and all of that. All right, let's stamp our greeting and we are done. Now, do y'all know that I also offer gift certificates? If you need to buy a gift certificate for that crafting person, or if you want someone to buy you one, you can find those on my tutorial store on my blog. So just send them over there and say, hey, just get me a gift card. Get me a gift card from Sharon. All right, so we're just going to stamp happy birthday. Because these gift cards can be used for birthday too. I've been talking way too much tonight. All right, now we're going to add some dimensionals to this. I think it's pretty. Janet, I'm with you. I think I like the two-tone ribbon. I don't think I'm going to change it. It's different. Happy accident, right? Inika says that it will make the recipients go, ooh and ah. And how did she do that? Okay, so then we decide. We want this up here. We want it down. We're going to go right here. I'm so impressed. I'm ready. I'm ready for that January birthday. I'll make another one for February. So make it Christmassy, make it birthday, make it however you need it during this holiday season. So I hope that I inspired you. I hope that I was helpful. And I would love to see what you guys come up with your own designs. We do have a Facebook group, TxStampin, TX Sharon Stamping Friends over on Facebook if you want to post there and tag me. So yeah, in about right now, you can go over to my blog and get the download. I think it's live. Anyway, y'all, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year, and I will see you back in 2020.